Hey guys, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and this is my blind commentary, blind reaction, and my review, of course, to the election arc, the last 12 episodes 137 through 148 of Hunter x Hunter. It is done, it is finished, it is completed in 2 years, which, even though, to be fair, like, I did a lot of that in more recent times. Really picked up the pace with all my shows, but especially Hunter more recently. And I'm super excited to be here. It's a bit bittersweet, as with finishing any show, especially a long show that I really enjoyed. Reminds me a lot of Adventure Time in that sense. It's about as long. They're about the same length. And it's just a show that I love so much. And it's finally over. Technically Adventure Time. I've gotten a little bit of sauce. In fact, I'll probably watch the next Distant Lands pretty soon. And obviously, technically with Hunter, it's not over. So while I probably will not watch or read any Hunter for a very long time, there is always the thought that one day, in some form or another, I will be consuming more Hunter x Hunter content. So that's really exciting to at least know that one day I will continue this story in one form or another. But again, one day is the key word, because it's gonna be a long time from now. Who freaking knows how long that might be. But whatever the case may be, I really enjoyed this final arc. It was very fun. It honestly might be my third favorite arc. I'm going to be completely real with you. I really loved it. Obviously, York New and Chimera Ant are my favorite arcs. You guys know that. But honestly, I think this was right up there. I don't think there's a definitive number 3. I really like Heaven's Arena. I really like the election arc. And I also really like, if you count the Zodiac arc as its, own arc, then it's probably, even though it's only a few episodes, it's probably actually kind of in there. But I would probably say that, my third favorite arc is between Heaven's Arena and the election arc. I really enjoyed this arc, thought this arc was really cool. I love the Killua storyline, and I was really invested in the election storyline as well. And I like how the two of them kind of had, connections between the two. And even though they were kind of Killua was off doing his own thing with his family, I like how that storyline kind of connected into what was going on with the rest of the Hunter Association with the chairman election. So that was really cool, and I liked the connections. The ending was fantastic. Obviously Leo Rio was memes in this. Obviously we got Jing, which was ridiculous. Probably the thing that I liked the least, but I wouldn't have cared necessarily if this wasn't the last arc of the anime. This is just kind of where I feel caught. The only part about this whole thing about Hunter being completed now is I just feel cucked about Kurapika. Of course Kurapika did nothing. Of course all they were doing was just teasing Kurapika for, future insanity. And also all those freaking eyes that Kurapika's got at this point is just, crazy. And that's the thing that, that's the thing that probably had me, out of everything, most excited for what comes of Hunter x Hunter post episode 148, post the election arc, because it does feel like Kurapika is going to be center stage in the near future in the series. Probably where the manga is right now, but who knows. I will find out one day. I'm not going to get to find out for a very, very, very long time. But one day I will find out in one form or another what Kurapika's doing. Because Kurapika is the best. Kurapika, number 1. But it's crazy being here. I'm just kind of walking around. Yes, I am walking around while recording this. And I'm just thinking about Hunter x Hunter and everything it's meant to me. And, just the last 2 years, obviously, again, we've banged out a lot in more recent times, but I've been on the journey for a long time. And, going from the Hunter exam all the way to the election, seeing Netero do the little ball test with Killua and Gon, all the way to seeing Netero blow himself up against King Meruem in Chimera Ant really shows just how far we've come. Obviously with all of them, with Gon, with Killua, with Leo Rio, with Kurapika, and with everyone else. It's crazy. Leo Rio, admittedly Jing let him, but Leo Rio punched Jing in the face. Like, that's just such an insane thought. Like, just everything. Even just going as far back as York knew. Fucking Kurapika, man. Kurapika yeeted Uvo. Like, Kurapika just went like God mode in York knew, and that was so glorious. And obviously everything Killua's done. Killua's done so much. Gon, Gon's accomplished so much, and all of these characters have done so much. But really, I'd say none of their journeys, none of their hunts have completed. The only one that's really, in a sense, kind of completed their hunt is Gon, because Gon finally found Jing. But the way it worked is, like, now it's on to the next hunt. Like, there is no, like, especially with Gon, because he's so earnest and he's so just Gon that, yeah, he could work for one mission his whole life, but then it's just on to the next one, right? And he's just enjoying life and living his life in a very just fun, Gon-like way. Like, that's just Gon for you. So, obviously Kurapika still has more to do in his hunt. Obviously Leo Rio still trying to become a doctor and all that. So there is that, of course. And just everyone has like more to do. But at the same time, I will say both the end of Chimera Ant and the end of the election felt very satisfying for end of the series. Like I said, Chimera Ant was such a great send-off point, and then the election, again, like I felt like the only thing about this that was like that was not satisfying was Kurapika. And obviously, you guys know I adore Kurapika. Kurapika's my boy, my girl, whatever. Take your pick, really. Either way, it's just as hot. But, of course, the Kurapika stan gets cock teased. Of course. Like, I was, like, satisfied with where we left off. Gon's storyline, Killua's storyline, even Leo Rio's storyline. Everyone except Kurapika. Hell, like, because we even got, like, Hisoka in this final arc. We got Illumi in this final arc. We got to see a lot of really cool people that, we hadn't seen in a while, given, what was going on with Chimera Ant. Obviously, that was such a long arc, and a lot of, like, our recurring, like, kind of major characters were not in it, really, other than, like, Killua, Gon, and Netero. And it was just one of those things where it was really cool. It was also really cool, while they didn't do much, it was really cool to see all of the Chimera Ant characters that survived. Palm and Ikogo and Meleoron, and we got to see Colt. We got to see little girl Kite. She's actually not that little, but we got to see Redhead Kite. We got to see, all of these various characters that were involved in the Chimera Ant arc. Moral, of course. We got to see a little bit of Nav, just all of those potatoes that I really liked. I really came out of Chimera Ant really with a lot of characters, like a lot of the characters that were introduced in Chimera Ant that had significant focus are characters that are now, like, with me. Like, I really love those characters. Like, all the characters I named, I'm really invested in. Shoot and Knuckle. Shoot's probably the one I'm the least interested in, and admittedly, Knuckle didn't click with me that much either. So I really am not a huge fan of either of them, and I kind of feel bad about that, because Knuckle was pretty cool. Shoot just didn't feel like he did much. But I bonded more with, like, Palm, Ikogo, Meleoron, obviously Kite. I feel like all of those potatoes, and Moral and Nav, like, so I feel like I was more invested in all of those characters, whereas, like, Knuckle's cool. Like, I do like Knuckle, but it doesn't really go beyond that. But no, this was an awesome series, and these last 12 episodes were really fun. I hope you guys enjoy this. I was talking about doing the 12 episodes together in one video for a long time. I didn't know if I'd really do it, but what ended up pushing me towards it was obviously I was very excited to finish Hunter x Hunter this year. One way or another, I was going to finish Hunter x Hunter this year, and it did get to the point where, yes, I was going to need to do the 12 episodes in one post at the end of the year, and it worked out perfectly. And now at, I don't know, 3:30, 3:45, I don't know, something like that my time. I don't know exactly when this is going up. I will give you guys my reaction to the last 12 episodes of the 2011 Hunter x Hunter anime. I hope you guys really enjoy them. Obviously, pace yourself. One, these are my last Hunter reactions, so assuming you are, caught up when this drops, you've already seen my reactions through 136. There's 3 videos. My recommendation, just take each video maybe a day at a time. Take a couple days to watch this, because I did split it into 3 parts, so they are separated by each 4 episodes part. So 137 to 140, 141 to 144, and 145 to 148. Don't mind my voice. I haven't taken a shower yet, so I definitely need to do that. And I will probably do that in a little while. I mean, I do have to watch some Attack on Titan, but I'm mostly just chilling. These for like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I'm mostly just chilling. I've been working really hard in the videos. New Year's Eve, I'm just recording the Attack on Titan. And New Year's Day, I'm probably just going to record my update video. I don't... On the 2nd is when I start to get back into kind of my more normal routine of recording. But I'm kind of taking New Year's Eve and New Year's Day basically off. I'm still going to watch Attack on Titan and edit that, of course. But for the most part, I'm just chilling this last day of 2020 and this first day of 2021. And we'll be getting back on the grind soon. But I'm really happy with how this has all gone down. I'm really happy to finally be done with Hunter x Hunter. So next rotation, by the way, so just to clarify, next rotation will be ReZero, Season 2, Part 1 finale. Then it'll be Teen Titans Season 2 reaction. Then it'll be Ass Class Season 2 reaction. Then it'll be She-Ra Season 4 reaction. And then it will be JoJo, the first JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reaction. And then the rotation after that, ReZero will be replaced by Kizu Monogatari. So we will be getting into Kizu Monogatari, the rotation. So basically, rotationally, it's the video after JoJo, but there might be a video or 2 in between that, depending on where the January movie falls and where, any other stuff falls. Like, I don't know exactly how it'll fall, but we are starting JoJo, and very shortly after we begin JoJo, we will also be getting back into Kizu Monogatari. So those 2 things are coming up in January. I'm really excited for both of those. Obviously, JoJo is going to be a grind. It's going to be a bizarre adventure for a long time. Kizu Monogatari, I have more like instant hype for. Obviously, because Bakemonogatari was so good, and Kizu Monogatari, I'm expecting big things out of Kizu Monogatari. I think it's going to be fantastic, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, I really enjoyed this, and I've been talking for a while. This is kind of a long review, so I hope you guys enjoyed Hunter x Hunter, the final 12 episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the last time with Hunter x Hunter, at least in the review context, Flamin' Shark signing out. And Hunter x Hunter signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.